Rock. Is it running?
This t-shirt is $23. And the program's $10.
Program here is $10. Some nice pictures inside.
Thanks a lot.
Do you know, you realize that this is the last time the ES did the tour in Japan was mostly musical stuff?
Yep.
And you guys talked about it?
Well, they really, I mean, I wasn't in the band then, but they're really excited because it's been so long. And, but I got one up on them because I haven't been there at all, so I'm obviously going to be more excited now.
Do you think that you're going to play some old songs from old albums from the across the years?
Yeah, we play a cross-section of stuff. Stuff from 90125, stuff from the new album Big Generator, and a variety of stuff from Fragile, Close to the Edge, and a lot of the old stuff as well, yeah.
It's always a question like how in a Yes concert is always kind of protectionist. So how do you manage to play such a complicated song on stage?
Well, everything's complicated until you get to know it, you know, and it's not really that complicated. The difficult thing is making sure that everything flows well and keeping dynamics, building dynamics into the show so that there's excitement, because it's a long show. It's 2.5 hours long, so it's important that it doesn't just stay up there all the time, that it does this. You know.
Do you have any plan for your solo album? You've already released 3 albums.
Right. I'm doing another one when we finish the Japanese tour. I'm coming back and starting.
The first couple of your solo albums, you did most of the instruments by yourself.
Right.
And what's going to be the next?
More or less the same thing.
You're not going to use other musicians? I
will use other musicians, but you know, I'll control it very carefully. But it's the sound will be very different to the first 3. On stage, I'm using a old Fender Stratocaster, 62, yeah.
You play the Western?
And the Western, I started using them on stage, but it became a real problem changing guitars all the time. I like to just use one and go with it. In the studio, I used mostly the Western.
What is the music scene in this 1990s?
Right now, or what it's going to be?
What's going to be?
I think it's going to be fantastic because a lot of young musicians that don't have the money to buy these expensive pieces of equipment, by that time they'll have brought it down, so you know, everything gets cheaper as it becomes more acceptable, and once the company's got their R&D money back. And I think there's going to be more of the facility of recording well and having access to a lot of different equipment, I think, will be accessible to a lot of people who, at this point, don't have the money to get that. So I think that's one of the positive things.
It's been 14 years.
No,
The last time you did it.
I know.
And do you remember
Yes, very much. It was a very important time in my life.
what was the most impressive thing?
The fact that we played in Japan and the audiences were very interesting, and I was learning a lot about, I don't know, a lot about music, a lot about people in different parts of the world. Very exciting time. And to go back to Japan is like a dream, you know?
John, where do you live now?
All over, I'm a gypsy, traveling all over the world.
Where do you like to
My
live?
family's in London, and they're traveling with me today. I love everywhere. You know, sometimes I can relax in the Caribbean. When I come to Japan, I hope to go to Mount Fuji and work with Qatar. And we're going to do some work together, see if we can make some good music. That'll be interesting.
Do you think that the place you live, and that's going to make your music differently?
Yeah, wherever you are projects the energy for the music, especially when you're composing. So I'm happy to work, you know, everywhere I can. If I can work in New York, I'm happy. In Los Angeles, I'm going to Greece in May to work with Evangelis. So it'll be very different, and I like that.
What's the future plan for Yes?
Well, we're working through in Japan, and then we will go maybe to India, and then on to South America, and then we come back to Los Angeles, and the guitarist, he makes a solo album in the summer, and then we get together maybe later in the year and make another album, and some film music for a movie, which we're looking forward to. Should be interesting. I have to go now.
Yeah, okay.
Sayonara. Sayonara, domo.